Hello, friends, and welcome back to Stories About Entitled People. Let's start our video with a story in which our OP encounters a couple who believes they're entitled to a free service without any proof of purchase. But before we begin, best way to support our channel is to leave comments, like, and subscribe with a turned-on bell so you don't miss the new video every single day. Here we go. Won't give it to me free? I'm taking my business elsewhere. I work for a large jewelry chain that's a sister company to X jewelry chain, and as such, even though we sell different things, you can go to stores from either chain and bring your paperwork to have your items serviced, inspected, etc. So a couple weeks ago, a couple walks in. I'll be me, wife will be W, husband will be H, and my store manager will be SM. W. Hi, I got this watch and I got the battery replacement warranty, so I need a new battery? Me. Okay, absolutely. Do you have your paperwork with you? W. No, we had it replaced at this store 3 years ago and they gave us a new battery. I didn't think we needed it. Me. Oh, okay, that shouldn't be a problem. I can try looking it up in my system. When did y'all purchase it? W. Looks at husband. It was a retirement gift, so like 10 years ago? Me. Oh, okay. Do you know maybe what month? That'd narrow down my search a little bit. W. How am I supposed to remember when it was bought? You're supposed to keep record of it. Me. We do, but I might have trouble finding it if my search is too broad. And what store was it again? Was it this store? W, getting more irritated with every question. No, it was from X jewelry chain, the one in Arizona. At this point, I'm exhausted. It's hard to find something from before 2010. It's hard to find something purchased from our sister company because we use different systems. And it's hard to find something purchased from outside my state because I don't know those store numbers off the top of my head. And she wants me to do all of the above and isn't cooperating with me, of course. Me. Okay, I tried to search all stores in the company using the information you provided, but nothing's coming up. Is there any chance it's under a different name, or... Husband finally speaks up. My God, is it that hard? We bought the warranty, just give us the battery. Me. Unfortunately, I have to have proof before giving out free merchandise, and the information your wife has provided hasn't found anything. If you'd like to bring in your paperwork, W. We don't have anything like that. How am I supposed to have something from 10 years ago? Your system should have it. Me. Well, it's first and foremost the responsibility of the guest to keep track of any and all warranty information. Our system's a fallback. However, if I can't input all the information necessary, it's not going to pull up like Google results, especially if it's, as you said, something from 10 years ago. H. This is ridiculous. They did it 3 years ago. You're just trying to make us pay for a battery. I want to speak to your manager. Me. I'm actually the third manager. However, if you'd like to speak to my store manager, I can absolutely let her know you have a concern, and when she's available, she can come speak with you. However, she's currently in our bridal section, so it might be a while before she's able to meet with you. H. We'll wait. We have time. Me. Alrighty, I'll go let her know. SM. Hey, OP, what's up? Me. They want a free battery but have zero evidence of a warranty and are mad? I won't give them a free battery, so they want you to do something about it, so they're going to wait for you to finish in bridal. Manager. Yeah, no, they can wait, but I'll say the exact same thing. Me. Yeah, figured, thanks. Me, back to guest. So she said that y'all are absolutely free to wait, however, without proof of warranty, we won't be able to just give you a new battery. H. This is absolutely ridiculous. They did it for us 3 years ago. Me. I wasn't at this location 3 years ago, so I can't vouch for who was working or what process they used. But if they didn't require proof of warranty, they would be doing you a disservice. Otherwise, anyone could walk in and say they paid for the warranty and get things for free. And that's just not fair to y'all. H. Whatever. I'm gonna go to X jewelry chain 45 minutes away, and maybe they'll be willing to help me. I want your name. Me. Well, I absolutely hope they'll be able to find what I wasn't able to, and my name is OP. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. I gotta know, how much was this battery worth? If it's sub $20, this is just hilarious. I hope they did drive 45 minutes. When will people learn that their bad planning's not an emergency for others? And our second story. I want to sit there, so can you move to another seat? So this was a couple of months ago. I was on my way to London and I took a night coach. For those unaware, a coach is like a luxury bus, seatbelts, leather seats, Wi-Fi, plugs, toilets, stuff like that. Start of the journey. Like most coaches, you have to book tickets in advance, but you can pay extra to reserve a seat. Any other seat is first come, first serve. Where I get on is the first stop of the coach's route to London, so it's free reign to pick any seat not marked as reserved. I then go all the way back and choose to sit at the emergency exit. It has the most leg room, and there's some distance from the seat in front of me so I can put the tray down and not breaking my neck watching a film on my tablet. It was a 10-hour journey, and I was enjoying my time watching some films on my tablet and munching on some snacks for the journey. I'm so used to traveling on buses and coaches, so this wasn't anything new. 3 hours in. At this point, it's midnight, and the coach arrives at a station to let a lot of people on. At the time, I didn't notice that someone was trying to talk to me. A mix of focused on the film and my headphones were noise-canceling. He gave me a slight shake to get my attention, which he did. I took off my headphones, and he asked me, "EP, can I sit there, please?" Now, I thought he wanted to sit next to me, and he asked because my rucksack and shopping bag was on the other seat. I'm not antisocial, so I wasn't going to say no, but I decided to ask to clarify, and this is the conversation that happens. Me: "Oh, do you want me to move my stuff for you to sit down?" EP: "No. I mean, can I have both these seats for me and my wife?" Me: "Well, no, because I'm sitting here currently, mate." EP: "Yes, but we want to sit there, so give me these seats." Me: "Not being funny, mate, but I also want to sit here. That's the reason I sat here." EP: "I know, but I want to sit there now, so move, please." Me: "So where am I supposed to sit then?" EP: "The seats in front of us are free." Me: "There you go, you can sit there then." EP: "But that's not where I want to sit." Me: "Look, I'm sorry, mate, but I'm not going to move from where I am just because you want to sit here with your missus, all right? If you reserve these seats, then fair enough. I would absolutely move, but these seats aren't reserved, so no, I'm not moving. Excuse me." At that point, I put my headphones back on, and that was the end of that. I saw him walk down to the front of the coach. No idea if he went to complain to the driver or what, but I didn't care as long as I knew I was in the right. Sure, I was quite rude at the end, but I wasn't going to give up my spot just because someone asked me to when I'd already settled down in the seat. A couple minutes later, I did see he and his wife come back up to me. They walked past me and sat behind me. What's funny is that they glared at me as they walked by. It should be worth mentioning that he didn't have any visible or physical disabilities. If he needed leg room for a disabled access, he would have said, and even then, that's what the front of the coach is for disabled access. In fact, he and his wife were way skinnier than me, and I'm a fat bloke. For the last 6 hours they sat behind me. I didn't hear what they were saying, but a part of me jokingly thought that they were planning to take over my seats if I went up and used the loo, but I never did, so I never found out. I don't think you were rude. I think you were simply direct. Good job. And our last story. Karen! My partner, 30-year-old male, and I, 25-year-old female, started our relationship 5 years ago. When we met, I found out he shared a mortgage with mother-in-law because when her ex left, she couldn't hold the mortgage. Boyfriend had a good job and decided to step up. We hadn't met yet, and he was single and living there, so he didn't think much of it. And that was his mom, and he's a wonderful son in person. I moved in with him after 7 months. I know that's pretty soon, but there were some unforeseen events that led me to just stay. And that's when I started to realize there was something really off about mother-in-law. To give a visual of the house, it's a 2-story house with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms upstairs, and 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom downstairs. When I moved in, we lived in his bedroom upstairs. All downstairs was absolutely filled to the ceiling with junk and boxes. Almost like an episode of Hoarders. Completely unlivable. There's also a laundry room down there, and that's where we did all of our laundry. We were finally able to convince mother-in-law to get her crap out of the way so we can move downstairs and have a bit more privacy. There's a door leading into the living area of the downstairs, and she would use that to get to the laundry. We spend most of our time in our living area and got tired of her constantly coming through it, so I tried to talk and make a compromise. There was 2 other ways to get to the laundry room. One way is down the outside stairs to the laundry room door, and the other is through the garage and through the hall. I went and bought some curtains to set up on either side of the doors, so she had her own special hallway. She kept coming through after agreeing to use the other ways. One day, we replaced the doorknob with a knob with a lock. That locked from the inside. We had locked up and left the house for a few hours. When we got back, we found she'd taken a butter knife and forced open the lock, something that could have easily been avoided. When we confronted her, she got on the floor and cried, and my boyfriend went over to comfort her. That's when I realized that she manipulates him. I only asked why she did that, and she broke down with crocodile tears. Eventually, I convinced boyfriend to get away, and we moved into an apartment in town. It was bliss. I think from there, he started to gain a lot more confidence and stopped talking to mother-in-law as much. This was all 4 years ago. After we moved out, mother-in-law decided to spend a bunch of money and renovate the downstairs and make the house into a duplex-type situation, with her living in the bottom. It's separate now, and she's invading no one's space. She charges a tenant $2,200 Canadian to live upstairs, which pays her almost paid-off mortgage and all of her bills. Boyfriend's still on the title and mortgage of the house. When he was there, he was paying everything, including her phone bill. Another thing to add, mother-in-law doesn't work. So fast forward to now. I'm 2 months pregnant with boyfriend's baby. We're starting a family, and boyfriend is asked to move into the upstairs so we can have a bigger home to raise our baby in. She said no. We asked her to take his name off. Nope. She refuses to let him live in the house. She won't buy him out. She won't take his name off because that would mean she can't keep the house. She cannot keep the house without boyfriend. Her reasoning is that she wants to save for retirement and she needs the $4,000 a month she makes from the tenant, alimony, she wasn't even married to the guy, disability from the government, and other under-the-table work, while we're currently grasping at straws. My boyfriend has finally realized that his mother doesn't give any craps about him or his child, and now we're going to take her to court. The house is worth almost $700K. We're going to force a sale for half. Basically, she's proved time and time again that she's a selfish, greedy woman who takes advantage of her son. Her other son does not talk to her or see her, even on holidays. We understand why now. I'm honestly just still in shock at the fact that after everything he's done for her, she won't do the same. Also, she has a lot of money. Update. So we hired a lawyer. The court sold the house, forced her out, and divided the money among the co-owners. We're happier than ever and have completely stopped any communication with mother-in-law. Hey guys, thank you all for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.